Hey, puss. I gotta get the gabagool, puss. My fucking wife has killed me, puss.
Tony!
No. And we're back. Episode 28. Whew. What a week. Yeah. Sucking dicks.
Fucking shit.
Kev, Raising Cane's sucks.
No, you suck.
You do suck.
You're an
Fuck
idiot.
you.
It's average.
No.
What'd you do to your fucking forehead?
I don't know.
Look at the dots all over it, Matt.
Yeah, it looks like sun or
What'd you
something.
do to your head?
I was wearing a hat.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Oh, it's like a heat rash. Oh, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. Oh, it's fucked up.
Actually, no, seriously, there's a little something there, but it's all right.
You got a little something.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because he's gay.
No,
and he
you're right.
doesn't
Dude,
like
it
Raising
kind
Cane's.
no, it kind of looks like razor burn.
Yeah,
It might be. I mean, I do
Yeah.
shave my head.
it's because he dissed Raising Cane's.
So, Pat, what's a better chicken place?
I don't know. All fast food chicken, not that good.
Really? Chick-fil-A is good.
Not really.
What?
Patrick is just an idiot.
You are.
I mean, their
dude.
grilled chicken's fine.
You know what he ate for lunch the last 2 days?
What?
Vegetarian lasagna.
What's in that? Black beans?
Eggplant.
Black beans?
No. Eggplant, cheese. What is going on? Is it that's disconcerting? Yeah, there's.
It's probably razor burn.
Yeah, it's like from shaving. I usually wear a hat so you don't see it. Plus, I'm sweating.
Please do. It's quite disconcerting.
But real quick, though, Raising Cane's is
I'm
not,
like thrown off right now.
I'm just kidding.
Raising Cane's is not overrated. You're an idiot. It's juicy. It's
Oh,
tender.
I'm
Oh,
doing
it
all
is.
this because you dissed our Lord and Savior, Raising
Yeah,
slash Cane.
It's breaded fucking greasy chicken.
Hold on, it's marinated for 24 hours, though.
What does that matter? Who cares?
Most chicken places can't say that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
It's marinated in semen.
Wait, hey, the Raising Cane sauce is phenomenal.
It's peppered, whatever. It's not that good. I know they have honey mustard.
Yeah, Patrick was mad because he couldn't get honey mustard.
I said they have honey mustard. Kev says no. You get what they give you.
That's right, the cane sauce.
It's not that good.
Coleslaw is good.
Welcome to Raising
It's
Cane's,
all-
where our
it's-
sauce
yeah,
is the
coleslaw's
boss.
fine.
French fries are good. How about that Texas toast?
It's first of all, it's like a carbo-loading nightmare
Well,
with
yeah.
the breaded chicken and the
Hey,
breaded
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
toast.
We never said it was the healthiest place in the world.
Yeah, we never said it was healthy.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying it's delicious.
Their sweet tea is amazing. It's the sweetest sweet tea you'll ever sweet.
So wait, Pat, who paid for Raising Cane's?
I paid for my own.
He didn't even pay for his full own. I was paying.
He said he's paying in cash, and I gave him a 10. The meal was $12. Sorry, $2.
I asked him if he had like a 5
And
or
but
something.
that was before he. He built a whole thing about getting Raising Cane's for me,
No, I just said let's go get Raising
and
Cane's.
then I had to fork over bucks.
So did you guys drive together?
Yeah, I drove.
Where were we going?
We went to Fin, Feather, and Fur to look at ammunition.
See, so he's going there anywhere, going there anyway.
Never diss that place again.
It's not that good.
I hate you.
You're an idiot.
You are. You're a dumb fucking cuck. You kike.
Oh!
Oh! That's because Patty's a Jew.
Oh.
We all know it. Yeah, the liberal Jew media taking over the podcast.
I hate to use that word, but when you diss Raising Cane's like that, it make no sense. That's just
Oh,
idiotic.
sorry, you're the founder and CEO of Raising Cane's. I didn't know that.
Dude, I
am.
wish.
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be
then
great.
shut up. What do you care?
I got stock in them.
Also, Kike,
Support them.
speaking of Kike,
George Soros funding the
George Soros funding the Clintons, fucking liberal sex slave ring, the fucking lizard man and the mole man move the kids underground. The illegals are allowed to trade their kids into
Kevin-
the sex slave trade
Kev's playing the
in
hits.
order to be able to vote.
Honestly,
All right.
What does the kike even mean? Because I really don't even know.
Actually, I was about to tell
Yeah, I
you,
don't
it's
even know.
actually not that bad. So, the origin, the word kike was born on Ellis Island, where there were Jewish migrants who were also illiterate, or they could not understand the Latin alphabet letters. When asked to sign entry forms with the customary X, the Jewish immigrants would refuse because they associated X with the cross of Christianity. Instead, they drew a circle as the signature on many entry forms. The Yiddish word for circle is kaikel, pronounced kaikel, for little circle, or kaikala. Before long, immigration inspectors were calling anyone who signed with a circle instead of an X a kaikel, or a kaikala, or a kike.
That's like the worst racial slur. That's not even bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not even that bad.
My little kikala.
My
My little circle.
yeah,
It's not a good nickname.
my little kaikala.
At least it
Kikala.
came from like somewhere like an origin of some
Yeah,
kind.
it wasn't like putting them down. They just,
Also, unlike the N-word.
they would just sign with a circle and they would say Kaikala. So then they just started.
I mean,
calling
obviously,
kikes.
it's like derogatory because
yeah,
like,
it's
fuck
derogatory.
those people, but
but it's not like it's not, I mean, there's definitely worse origins for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I think that's kind of a fascinating origin, actually. Obviously, I'm not going to go around calling people kikes, but
Like Matt over there,
I'll call Pat one on any time.
fucking
I mean, he is.
Jewish-hating
Patrick's
douche.
Israel loving.
I am. I proudly admit it.
How about what is it? Israel and the UAE? Is that who it is?
Yeah.
United Arab Emirates.
Trump got them together, had them sign a bill. They said they were going to jerk each other off for money.
That'll last like a whole week. That
I don't.
fucking-
Who actually?
They hate Jewish
I'm
people.
just
They're
kidding.
Arabs.
Yeah. Did Trump actually orchestrate it? I don't think so.
I have no idea. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh,
I just
they
know what the
signed a peace
UAE
treaty.
means.
Yeah, they signed a peace treaty.
Okay.
How does he not know this?
I was all over the news.
Yeah. What are you, stupid?
Are they even that close to each other?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
How close?
Oh my God, you don't know geography, huh?
What makes up the UAE? Exactly.
Saudi Arabia.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's Abu Dhabi,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bahrain,
Dubai,
Dubai,
Bahrain, Qatar,
Exactly. So
whatever.
suck my dick. You
They
don't know
are close.
anything.
They are close.
How close?
It's right there by Saudi Arabia. I'm right.
How close?
Saudi Arabia is right between them.
But is Saudi Arabia part of it?
I don't trust that whole region.
I don't think
so.
they are. Yeah, exactly. So fuck you.
I don't. Yeah, that whole region.
Don't quiz me on Jewish Israeli things.
You still didn't know.
You didn't even know they signed a peace treaty.
I
dude.
didn't,
You're
but
an
I
idiot.
at least know what the UAE is, unlike you.
I don't care about what the UAE is.
Okay.
Only reason you know is because you suck their cocks during fucking F1 and football.
Sorry, I know things.
Yeah.
Unlike you.
United Arab Fly Emirates. Fucking love them.
I would love to go on a Fly Emirates or
Yeah.
an Etihad fucking flight.
I
They know how to do it.
That's why you knew that.
Didn't Emirates,
you knew that Ashwarya.
remember they said if you die on our plane from COVID, we'll pay for your funeral? That's service.
I guess.
That's American Airlines ain't doing that shit.
yeah, that's real service.
Am I wrong?
A little bit.
You're not wrong, dude. Walter, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
Pat, you are an asshole.
You're off mic, dipshit.
Yeah, you are a dick though.
Because I'm lighting a stove. Who's a dick? Me?
No, Pat.
Oh, sorry, I am.
Mr. Jewish history over there.
That's what keeps the people coming back. Just don't put down Israel, the Jews, my girl Anne Frank. That's it. End of list. I don't care about anything else.
Anne Frank.
Imagine what she would have done with a full life. Go ahead. She changed the world to the age of 13.
Wrote another diary.
She fucking hid in a fucking attic forever. I don't want to hear about it.
Not forever, like 3 years.
Dude, hey, that probably felt like forever up there.
Oh, my God.
Could you
I
imagine?
can't, no.
Try to
No.
diddle yourself in that
No.
attic.
I mean, horrendous.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest
Horrendous.
with you, and I hate to say this. It's more impressive that she did not commit suicide up there. It really is.
Wow, I mean,
Dude.
she didn't think of it.
I know, but I'm saying 3 years in an
Yeah.
attic. Oh, my God.
They were so close to make it to the end, too. They got picked up in like 1944. War was
Look at
over in 45.
Even think about this. Imagine just being in your house for 3 years and never leaving. Like,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah, I know.
horrendous.
I mean, your house, yeah, but something. Yeah, I mean, the annex, quote unquote, they had some room to walk around, but still, yeah, it's fucking sucked. All right, well let's talk
first
about this tragic story of Connor Hinnemit. What's his name? Hold on, Connor Hinnant,
Hinnant, yeah.
the 5-year-old who was shot.
It's not Connor, it's Cannon.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Cannon. That's a weird name.
It is a weird name.
Probably hillbillies. Yep, North Carolina.
God.
Cannon Hinnant shot for riding his bike
Which the liberal Jew media refused to cover.
by his neighbor, Darius Sessoms, Sessoms. Here's the thing. I would not be calling the police. I'd be going over there and killing that fucking guy and dragging him out into the middle of the street.
Yeah, I wonder if his dad had a gun.
I don't know. I didn't care. If I didn't have a gun, I'd walk over there with a knife and fucking cut that motherfucker.
But, dude, Biden's AR gun buybacks are going to solve this problem.
They could.
Actually,
Just ask him.
He killed him with a handgun. Oh, shit.
Maybe.
Oh, NRA Kev coming to the rescue here.
GOA Kev, gun owners of America.
That's a good group.
Wow.
That is.
They don't back down.
Yeah, they actually fight for gun rights. The NRA is horrendous.
The NRA doesn't want black people to have guns.
They suck.
They got sued in New York.
Yeah, they suck. I actually hope they lose. They
Yeah.
suck.
We'll see what happens. But
No, it's a horrible story. So he was riding his bike, 5 years old, and his two sisters were around as well. He accidentally the guy claims that he rode in his yard, or I think he rode like a tiny bit in his yard. Either way,
He's 5.
yeah, he's 5, and you can't just shoot somebody for riding a bike in your yard. So that guy walked right up to the kid, shot him in the head, and ran back in his house.
Now,
And
I
the father witnessed the whole thing from inside his house.
did he really?
yeah. Now, why is the media covering this a lot, though? It took him like days.
Well, here's the thing. Fox News had it up the first day.
I didn't see it on Fox News.
I did. I actually looked.
Oh, I didn't
I
see it.
specifically went
I
to...
told you about it.
No, you told me about this article. Yeah, you
I told you
found
about
it.
the whole thing.
Yeah, but you showed the article, but then I went and researched.
This happened on Sunday.
Yeah, I went and researched which places actually had. I think Fox News had an article up about it Monday because it was 2 days ago when I saw it on Wednesday. So they put it up Monday, right? Which that's not that bad for being a
It's the day after it happened.
which
That's
is
when everybody
fine
else
for a
put it up,
national
too.
network. No, nobody else put it up.
No.
Local. I'm talking about local stuff.
Well, yeah, they're local, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah,
though.
no. CNN just put up an article yesterday. The New York Times, NBC, and CBS all still don't have it up.
Right.
I checked earlier today.
Yeah.
As of around 1 p.m. today, none of them had it up, and CNN had just put up an article today about it.
Yeah, today.
After people were, adding them all over Twitter saying, "Why aren't you guys covering this? Why aren't you guys covering this?"
That actually is pretty fucked up, though. I mean, that.
Well, it is. I mean, yeah, it's fucked up, but it just shows to go that both sides they only have shit that pushes their agenda.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy because like when you go to a news, quote unquote, news organization, just fucking lay it out.
You know
there.
where I go to these days?
I don't care. Just tell me.
PBS or AP News.
Mm-hmm.
They're two completely, pretty much unbiased and very highly factual news sites.
Mm-hmm.
BBC is also good.
Yeah.
BBC's always good.
Now, the main point of this obviously is that it's a black man killing a white child. Whereas if this were a white man killing a black child,
We'd be rioting.
you would have heard about it that day
Oh, yeah.
on every major news syndicate.
Yep.
And yeah, cities would be burning more than they are.
I tell you what, Uncle Kev was crusading pretty hard on the Twitters for this one. I finally got my head around how Twitter works. I got a bunch of people were liking my posts. We got a couple retweets. Huh?
Not bad.
That's right.
You're a funny fucker.
That's right. Thank you. I don't know how this is funny. You fucking
No, I'm saying what you probably said on Twitter.
No, nothing was said that was funny. I was just talking about this article, and I was pointing out that the different news corporations weren't making articles about it.
So this happened in Wilson, North Carolina.
Yep. 25-year-old black man walks out of his house,
Yep.
shoots a 5-year-old who's riding his bicycle with his two sisters in the head.
Cannon's
And they do
mother-
have capital punishment. I looked that up. I hope this fucker fries.
Yeah. But again, though, the father sees that. Dude, I'm going to kill that guy. I don't care if
Yeah,
I get killed in the
I would kill
process.
him. Well,
I'm going there.
No, you would definitely be. You wouldn't be. They would.
No,
they
I'm
would never,
saying if that guy tries to shoot you.
Yeah, no. What I'm just saying, no jury would ever convict you if you went there.
You would hope not.
No, there's no jury in the world that would convict you.
I'd like shoot him in the leg and then chop his limbs off one at a time and then slowly cut his throat.
And then no, first you got to slowly cut his cock off.
I'm not going near his cock. I don't.
Oh, I'm gonna
not
cut
gay
his Johnson off.
like you.
Where does a necklace?
Cut his Johnson.
What'd you say?
Where does a necklace?
I would cut his Johnson and his balls off. Pop each one of his balls in his butthole one by one, and then put his cock in his mouth and blow his brains out.
Hey, you're a sick fucker.
Would you have been jerking off during this entire thing?
Oh, the whole time. I would be using his blood as lube. I'd put his balls in his ass and then fuck him in there deeper.
Woof. But I would have killed that guy.
He deserved every bit of it.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No, but even that one article I posted too, you didn't hear a lot about that D.C. mass shooting either. When it happened.
That was at a barbecue or something, right?
Yeah, it was at a cookout. You didn't. The news. A lot of the news agencies didn't cover that either.
Hold on.
What color were the people?
I
I mean, no, legit. At this point, you legitimately need to ask
I didn't see. I don't know if it said what they were.
because it's like, oh, if they're not covering it, maybe it's just black people and it's black on black crime, so they don't cover it because who cares, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
I can't find it.
Yeah, more than 100. It's near the top of the Discord. It's underneath the other one I posted. Go up to the sunken treasure to the top. Near it, it's like right below it. ABC News.
I see. Georgia reopening. Am I in
Here.
the right? Am I in the right thing?
I just reposted it. Oh no, I didn't. That's way old. I did not post anything. Episode 28, you idiot.
Yeah, I know. I'm going all the way to the top.
Yeah. So did you see the?
The first thing I see is Trump using COVID-19 as cover to gut Social Security and Medicare.
Yeah. So keep going down a little. It's gonna be down more.
What is it? The one you posted, man?
Gunman kills 6 French citizens.
Oh.
There's a black teens were victims of a knife attack, and then the cops drew guns on them.
Oh.
And then right under there is the horrific.
Is it under Ben Simmons?
Yes.
Oh, DC
Okay, black
officials
teen.
condemn horrific
Well,
mass
one- the
shooting
one
at
right below
Cookout.
that.
Okay. Jesus.
ABC News. All right. A black party that left one person dead and
Oh,
20
block
others,
party.
included a police officer, injured.
That time's when I play basketball. It's a black party.
Oh, yeah.
Pinning that shit to the glass.
Fed up with the senseless violence and desperate for solutions. The shooting may have been sparked by a personal dispute, but the motives are still being investigated. Let's see. A 17-year-old boy was killed, 20 other people injured. Among the wounded were 11 women, including an off-duty female police officer who was shot in the neck, remains hospitalized. One weapon was recovered from the scene, and nearly 100 bullets were fired.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of bullets. How did nobody put this guy down? That's what I want to know.
Thank God he didn't have a cig. It would have malfunctioned 10 times.
No, thank God he didn't have a cig. It would have just blasted through everybody there. And then
Also, 100 bullets. It's like $1 a bullet right now.
jerked him off in the process. Let's see.
It's like 50 cents, right?
Yeah, it's high right now.
Depends on what kind of gun it is, though. Trying to see. Yeah, they don't say color. So
They're black.
they're black.
I mean, white people don't have black parties. Do they?
Let's see what the comments say.
I've never seen a white block party before.
Yeah, me either. Especially, I mean, let's be real. Washington, D.C.
I don't know. I mean, Baltimore, I could see. D.C., I don't know anything about. Now, here's the thing. If you live in D.C., do you pay taxes? Like, what's the deal there?
Yeah.
Because you're not... Do you get to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you get the vote?
Because, like, it's not a... It's not... What is it technically? It's not a state.
It's a district.
Yeah.
So, like, what does that mean? There's some kind of rules that apply there.
No, I mean, it's technically like a city, though, too, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like a city.
Yeah, it is.
I think...
But it's not part of any state.
I remember
No.
hearing something, like, there's something different about living there.
This person goes, D.C. wants to be a state, but all I see is a state of violence.
Oh, nice.
I don't. That's right.
Next, you're going to let the brown folks of Puerto Rico vote, and that ain't happening. Yeah, whites only.
The comments say it was black.
White America. Great Eminem song, though.
Funny you don't hear a word from the NAACP or BLM on this, isn't it? Guns, gangs, crime, not a word from them. Typical response.
That's
That's
funny.
what Larry
When I-
Jacobs says.
That's funny. When I okay, Larry Jacobs, fuck you. But when I bring that up, it's like, oh no, black on black violence isn't a big deal. Only when cops kill them it matters.
Well,
No, that's nonsense. Nonsense. My boy, I was vindicated this week by Jason Whitlock.
let me tell you right now, none of it matters.
I was vindicated. He doesn't like the N-word, which I
Yeah,
I said
he thinks nobody should say it at all.
exactly.
Which I mean, yeah, I agree with.
And then what was the other thing? I can't remember.
Oh, we had a lot. Let's see. Pull it up.
Hey, fucking searching through.
Go back to Whitlock. It wasn't that far back, dude. I posted a couple more after yours. Let's review this. Did everybody, Matt? Did you actually watch the Trouble with the Electoral College video that I posted?
I didn't watch all of it.
Did you see what percent you actually need to win? What percent of the vote?
It's like 23.
Yeah,
I
23.
didn't see that.
You can win the presidency with 23%.
Yeah, I was watching that. I got distracted and I didn't go back.
Yeah, that's how fucked up the Electoral College is. 23%. Hold on, let's see if we can. I don't know if this will actually. let me turn this down. Nobody can hear this but us. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Hey, hello there, Joshua.
Did you find that article yet, Pat?
I think it's in general. I don't think
It's been a sloppy show so far.
It's been brutal.
very
Dude, you're
sloppy.
the talent. What are you doing? You got your notepad. What's on that
Going
thing?
all over the place. Well,
A fucking veggie lasagna recipe?
the canon thing.
Here you go, Matt. 21% of the vote from actual citizens can get you 50.1% of votes in the Electoral College. So that means that 21% of this nation could decide the president. That is, if that's not fucking broken, you must be high. That's pretty broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously this hasn't happened either way. He points out which states you would need. So let's see. So let's see.
We got to come more prepared. This is...
Yeah, I meant to write
We're
this shit
jumping all
down.
over the place.
Well, I'm talking about this while you're looking that up. So you need Wyoming.
Search doesn't work for shit.
Let's see. You need Wyoming. You need D.C., who does get electoral college votes. That's right.
Yeah. They don't get a lot, though, right?
No, but that's why he's saying you can just get these small little states. You need Wyoming, D.C., Vermont, North Dakota, Alaska. Let's see. Delaware, Montana, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine, Hawaii, Idaho, Nebraska, West Virginia, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Kansas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Iowa, Connecticut, Oklahoma, Oregon, Kentucky, Louisiana, South Carolina, Alabama, Colorado, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Maryland, Missouri, Tennessee, Massachusetts, Virginia, and New Jersey, and you could have just had the election. That's 21% of votes from citizens would give you 50.1% of the Electoral College vote, which would make you president. Now that's fucked up. Something's got to change there, because that is not accurate representation of the population. Yeah, taxation without representation.
I can't remember what the other thing
DC
is.
has 3.
Okay.
But this was the black people, not Gary Patterson, owe black people an apology for claiming the N-word. This is...
You put it in general. That's why
I know I did, but I can't find the other thing. It was like in something else, but I can't remember. But
What was it the Greg Popovich one?
I don't know.
It was
I
episode
don't remember
28.
what was.
It was a Wicklock.
I don't remember what was in that one though. But this article goes on to say TCU football coach Gary Patterson, who is white, issued an apology Tuesday because he scolded mixed-race outside linebacker Dylan Jordan for repeatedly using the N-word. Patterson, like most rational people, abhors the N-word. Fucking bug. God. And would prefer that the word not be used anymore. I met with our seniors and leadership council last night. What the fuck? This website is fucking shitty.
Hold on.
The whole story goes.
I met with our seniors and leadership council last night.
Look, that's what I get.
Oh, wait. Why did they... What? They fucked up. Oh, to access it, you need to become a VIP now because it's an older article. You need to pay to read the article now.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's
But
so
anyway,
dumb.
the one player was hooting and hollering about the N-word.
Hooting and hollering.
Shucking and jiving.
Yeah, precisely. Precisely. And Gary Patterson said, hey, I don't want that shit in here. And then
No, he
I think he used it
he
saying,
used
hey.
it. He said I don't. Because he said hold on, let me think back. He said that you basically been acting like an asshole, and then he goes he was calling him out for something, and then the guy like talked back to him, and he goes, you've been saying N-words in the meeting room or in the locker room, and you shouldn't be saying that. Whatever. So basically saying you've been saying.
Is he going to
Say
get fired?
it.
Nincompoops.
Is he going to get fired?
No.
He should.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm surprised he's not, though.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
He could, but I don't think he's going to. But again, this goes to my point is don't use the word. Remember, Kev, you posted that video of that guy supposedly in the Macy's store, the black dude walks up and just cold cocks the fucking white
Oh yeah,
worker.
he started beating the shit out
And
of
then,
that guy.
of course, the catch-all is said, oh, he said the N-word.
But
Okay,
he didn't. So here's what.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, if the word is that inflammatory,
Stop
get
using
rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's
Get rid of it.
Here's what happened with that is that the black guy he walked up behind this older white guy, punched him in the back of the head, repeatedly punched him while he was on the ground, and the guy was just holding his hand up saying like, stop, I'm sorry, and then like the guy said, No, he said, "Don't touch me," and he called him the N-word. And then he goes, he put his hand up and he said, "I'm sorry." Like he was apologizing for touching this guy while he was beating his ass. And he's just some old guy that works at Macy's. And so the black guy he said what set him off is he went up and asked him about a jacket. The older guy, whatever, replied to him about the jacket, and then when they were walking away, like gave him the information about the jacket. When they were walking away, the black guy's brother told him, "Oh, he just called you the N-word," which
So
he didn't. He made it up. He even admitted it. His brother, he said, "I don't know why my brother would lie to me like that." So he walked up to him and just fucking cold cocked him in the back of the head, which obviously you can't do. You can call people whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Freedom of speech, it's illegal. You
Right.
cannot walk up and assault somebody.
But again, the word is that inflammatory where it sets you off like that.
But
Stop using it.
but then
there's
even
no power in it.
after this, though, even after all that, the guy who worked at Macy's, the older white gentleman, said, I don't want him to go to prison. I don't want to press charges.
Fuck that.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I'd
was
be
like, fuck.
suing that motherfucker.
Yeah,
although he's got no money probably.
He beat his fucking ass, dude. It was rough to watch.
Yeah, he kicked the shit out of him. First of all, he like hit him from behind.
Yeah, which is a fucking bitch move anyway.
Also, if I'm hitting somebody from behind, like one of you cucks, lights out.
yeah, because
You're not waking up because I'm a G. And that's what I do. When I throw fists, you better pray to the God you believe in.
But guess what, though? Once I get up,
I don't kill you.
Hey, once I get up, I'm gonna butt fuck you.
You're not getting up.
Oh yeah.
You're not getting up.
Okay. All right, Mike Tyson, shut up.
I'm impenetrable. My fourth is I'm going to use children. Nobody is fiercer than me. See that fight got pushed back? The Mike Tyson, Roy Jones?
I'm not
When?
surprised.
Till next year.
Oh,
Speaking of fights,
for the Rona.
we got Stipe Cormier 3 on Saturday. Who's buying it?
All right, Kevin.
That is.
I have ESPN Plus. I just don't have that fight. I could.
How much is it?
Probably like $60-$70.
I'll buy it.
That's crazy.
Again, here's the thing. It's so late.
Yeah.
They're not throwing.
Where's the fight at Vegas?
Probably.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
No, and they
is
have
it on Fight Island?
Don't they have like a shitload of undercard fights before too? I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of bust outs in there fighting.
I would rather just watch the 20-second highlight the day after.
Yeah. But I want to know what happens immediately.
Well, just watch Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But. So will somebody put that up on Twitch?
I wonder
Like
if-
illegally?
That would be cool if it was hosted on Twitch.
I mean,
They've done stuff like that before,
Yeah.
but it would have to be some sort of agreement. I'm sure you could stream it illegally online.
oh yeah. I mean, there's like a bunch of sports
Yeah.
shit that you can watch from like overseas that'll broadcast. it.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. Yeah, man. How about this black guy who was adopted by white people? He's a fan of the Confederate flag.
Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby, everybody. Yeah, he's a real life Clayton Bigsby. He doesn't want the Confederate monuments to be taken down. He's like, I talk with a nice Southern drawl. I don't think
Dude.
they're hurting anybody.
Dude, good people down there.
Yeah, that's right. He's a son of the.
They
No,
are.
there's not.
He's
Yes,
part
there
of.
are.
They're
He's,
uneducated
yeah, he's
cousin fuckers.
He's part of the Sons of the Confederate Soldiers because he was adopted by a white family. So he's a black guy who's a fan
Hey.
of the Confederacy.
Let the boy live.
It's ridiculous.
Let him live a little
It's
bit.
Clayton Bigsby.
Hey, he's not
Spell.
hurting you.
He's not hurting me. It's funny. That's why I was laughing at it. Rex Chapman posted it and he said peak 2020 plot twist. That is peak 2020.
How about this story? This is from the Miami Herald. Suspicious husband sets up hidden camera to prove wife was poisoning him. How about that? A 72-year-old woman has been charged with attempted murder after a hidden camera set up by her husband and stepson caught her in the act, police said. Susan McNair was arrested August 11th for trying to poison the two by adding paint primer and cleaning chemicals to their drinks, according to Wilmington police, of course in the South. These are white people. Honky fucking trash pieces of shit.
Well, you said the South, so.
Exact. Well, that dude was from the South, the Clayton Bigsby.
Hey, those are fellow Americans.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They didn't want to be
Yeah,
Americans.
they
fought-
wanna be
fought to
Confederates.
leave.
Those people didn't, dude.
They
that was
wanna
a
be.
long time ago.
That's why they want all their fucking monuments up, and they want their flag
Yeah.
because they don't want to be part of the United States.
You guys-
Fuck them.
Let 'em
You
go.
guys are fucking idiots.
No, we're not.
I never forget.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Much like 9/11.
I will
Hey,
always
people
hold it.
forget.
Hey, you want to know who forgets?
Who?
Kevin.
Why?
About what? Why?
Dude, you left your laptop at home. You forget things. You forget.
I'm in charge of a lot, unlike you, cuck.
What are you talking about? I come here and set up sometimes.
you don't do
You don't do,
shit.
yeah, you don't
I set up.
barely.
Oh, I drive here and I just help Pat plug in some cables.
You didn't even do that. This was all set up by the time we got
okay.
here. Let me finish.
I have responsibilities.
The son fell ill. The son fell ill first. A Wilmington police spokesman told McCatchy News, whatever that is. And the father noted a burning sensation in his mouth when he took a drink. After comparing notes, they began to suspect they were being poisoned. I think I'm being poisoned.
We compared notes.
Me too, son. That fucking bitch wife of mine poisoned me. It ain't right. They decided to prove it and positioned a hidden camera to record what was happening out of sight. Neither required hospitalization, the spokeswoman said. EMS came out to the house and took blood samples, and police are waiting on the results. McNair is facing 2 counts of first-degree attempted murder. Shit, this old bitch gonna die in prison. And 2 counts of contaminating food or drink with a controlled substance, according to police. Who knew that was even a charge?
So wait, so the guy was right.
Fuck yeah, he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he was right. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
I remember hearing about this.
Smart Southerner right there.
Hey. He married that twat. So he can't be
Yeah.
that smart. But I remember hearing this one story about this one guy who was
twat lips.
who was getting like terrible night sleeps, and he couldn't figure out why. And he set up a camera, and it turned out like every time he would start to nod off, his wife would like poke him awake.
Oh my.
This was like years going on.
Why'd she do that?
She's a fucking bitch. That's why.
Oh man.
Broads be vindictive, y'all. Hey-o.
Hey, y'all. Brows be vindictive.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's cruel and unusual punishment. Fucking Guantanamo prisoners get better treatment than that. How about my boy, Lance Armstrong? Bike terminates police contract amid Black Lives Matter protests. What a fucking idiot. This is August 10th. Yahoo Sports, I don't know. Josh Croxton.
Well, hello there, Joshua.
In an open letter published on social media, Mellow Johnny's Bike Shop has announced the termination of its contract with the Austin Police Department following Black Lives Matter protests. Dude, that's a big police department, I would think.
Dude, they just cut $115 million out of their budget.
I mean,
It just happened this week.
I guess they're not buying any more bikes anyway.
Yeah. Rough times down there.
The Austin-based Texas bike shop founded by Lance Armstrong made the decision after evaluation of community policing in Austin, whatever that means, and is walking away from the contract with the city of Austin 2 years prior to its scheduled conclusion. According to the reports from KXAN, the 3-year contract was originally penned in 2019 and is worth $314,000, which I would imagine is a lot of money for a bike shop.
Oh yeah.
God, Gabby.
Is that me? Oh, yes.
Oh,
I don't know why that went to that.
what does that mean?
95. Why the fuck is that going to your phone? All right, continue.
For which the business was to supply and repair bikes for the Austin Police Department over an initial 3-year period with options to extend. What? This makes no sense to me. Again,
First of all, Lance is just a dick. Fuck him.
first of all, also an open letter on Twitter, just trying to, get Twitter street cred, which is fucking useless. That's not going to pay your bills, dipshit. That $314,000?
Yeah, man.
That's a huge mistake. Why are you
Dude,
doing that?
Can we just start a group, White Lives Matter?
I don't think you can.
Why?
I think it's against the rules.
What rules?
The social rules where you're racist.
Dude, sometimes you just got to take a stand.
Sometime.
I've heard that before. Right after N-words were dropped.
No, but I mean, dude, Lance, he's a fucking moron.
The liberal media.
Did you see that 30 for 30?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great story.
I mean, dude, most of the 30 for 30s are good, though. There's not really a lot of bad ones.
yeah, it's just interesting because, like, obviously he's quote-unquote like a villain now because, he used EPO and stuff like that, which, I mean, not to defend that, but, like, everybody was doing that apparently.
Yeah.
But the dude raised so much money for cancer
Dude,
research.
here's the thing, dude.
So much.
Dude, in that sport, dude, if you're not cheating, you're not winning, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Everyone's like doping and all that in that fuck. There's
And what's crazy is like he would have gotten away with it if he didn't come back, a couple of years after he retired.
I'm saying, dude, to bike 150 miles naturally, I don't think so, dude.
They do like 100 miles a day for like 20 straight days.
It's insane.
I mean, people did it before.
I mean, dude, imagine
anabolic
I'm just saying,
steroids or whatever.
imagine, dude, that's like fucking riding your bike to Columbus every day. I'd fucking kill myself.
I mean, I would do it if if you get paid to do it. Yeah, I would do it all the time. But yeah, so Lance Armstrong, big mistake. You're going to regret it. That's not a threat. That's a promise.
Hey, real quick,
yeah.
what did you guys think about this story, though, how it says states have the authority to fine or jail people who refuse corona vaccine.
I'm gonna pull that up real quick because
I actually thought that was kind of crazy.
full disclosure, I didn't read it, and it kind of sounds like half of a thought there, to be honest with you. Because I know they for certain things like the measles shot or whatever, you have to get that before you go to kindergarten or something like that. Something that that's been proven, but it's
Yeah, but to fine or jail people?
I mean, first of all, they're rushing this to
Putin.
get it out.
Russia's got it. You gonna take it?
Russia's got it.
You
I'm not taking that.
Why
No.
would I take anything?
I'd
from
rather take a
Russia?
Chinese vaccine than a
I don't know
Russian
about that.
vaccine.
It'll probably have more corona in it.
But supposedly, they're working on a vaccine here, and the vaccine is going to be. It's not going to have any corona in it. It's going to be like something like it. So
Yeah,
who knows the
yeah, I mean, really,
effectiveness
dude.
even?
There may never be a vaccine for this. In all honesty,
There eventually will, but it's not going to be by 6 months. I mean, these take years to be clinical trials and things like that.
if they even do that.
For this one, they might not, but typically they do.
Hey, everyone, you're good. Inject this.
Of course I
Inject
can't
us into
find
your
that article.
beehole.
This episode is not good. Sorry, listeners. Turn it off.
Sloppy.
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy.
So what are you looking for right now, Pat?
The fucking one where you'd be jailed if you don't do the fucking vaccine.
It's right above the Georgia school.
Oh,
Go to the. It's almost by the top. It's right under when White House looked in the carving face of Donald Trump on
oh
Mount
my
Rushmore.
God.
I thought about that. You know what? I don't know much about Mount Rushmore. I'm assuming this though. Whoever carves that in, I bet you they contact you if they want you up there. I don't think you
Yeah,
inquire about
You have
it.
to solicit yourself. I
don't
think I
think
look
you-
good up there.
Yeah, I don't think you inquire about
Also,
that.
there's nothing else going on in this country. He's got nothing else to do except for inquire about
I tell you
being.
one more thing about Mount Rushmore. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen like the real photos. Like I didn't realize how small it really is.
It's small?
It's super small. Dude.
Really?
Yes. If you look at like real photos.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, dude.
It looks
it's,
massive, doesn't it?
because the
I've been
angles they
duped.
show, dude, it's really small.
I also think somebody said that like it's impossible to add anybody. Like
I don't
it's,
think
it's
there's any
done.
room.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I could go up there.
No, but maybe
put
Trump
me
wants
up
to
there.
add more of the mountain up there. Maybe he wants to like build stone up there.
Yeah, I'm sure he would suggest that.
Here. Like look at from this photo. It's not that big.
Pretty big.
No, it's not though. When you like really they're flicking it off too.
Those are Native Americans.
Yeah. They're all flipping the thing off.
But, I mean, it's bigger. It's a lot bigger than those trees.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
Bigger
but
than
when
them trees.
No,
No,
but
but
I'm
like
s-
when they take pictures, you think it's like
yeah,
massive.
when you see the close up, you're like,
hundreds-
holy shit!
hundreds
You're
of
like,
feet per head.
yeah.
This
Could you
is-
imagine Trump on that thing?
There was no way.
Dude.
It doesn't belong anywhere near
Could you
any kind of
imagine that?
monument.
I just think it's funny that he inquired about it. That's all.
Well, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, unfortunately he's the president, not a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
This is from 10 News San Diego. States have authority to fine or jail people who refuse coronavirus vaccine, attorney says. So it's just an opinion, basically. As drug makers race to develop a vaccine against the coronavirus, several legal questions are emerging. Could the government require people to get it? Could people refuse to roll up their sleeves, get banned from stores, or lose their jobs? The short answer is yes, according to Dov Fox, D-O-V, law professor and the director of the Center for Health Law Policy and Bioethics at University of San Diego. Shit school, who cares?
Well, it's not that
I don't know.
school.
States can.
Well, no, I mean, I think that if you don't get the vaccine, like any kid, like any vaccine, you shouldn't be able to go to public schools. I think that goes for almost every vaccine.
No, well, it's
No,
a
but-
lot of them.
Yeah, but we're talking about fines and jails, though. We're not talking about like
yeah,
just
I
to
don't
be
know
able to go
about
to
fines
school.
and jails, but no, you should. I don't know about fine and jail, but you shouldn't be able to go to public places.
It says states can compel vaccinations in more or less intrusive ways, he said in an interview. They can limit access to schools or services or jobs if people don't get vaccinated. They could force them to pay a fine or even lock them up in jail. Okay, so it's not like they're going to do that.
Yeah, but
The legal precedent dates back to 1905 in a landmark U.S. Supreme Court case, Jacobson v. Massachusetts.
Let's ship them off to leper colonies.
The court ruled Massachusetts had the authority to fine people who refuse vaccinations for smallpox, aka fucking idiots. Just give them smallpox, and put them on a colony.
Yeah, just fucking ship them all off, just like we do with lepers.
That case formed the legal basis for vaccine requirements at schools
Fuck
and has
'em,
been
Matt.
upheld in subsequent decisions. Courts have found that when medical necessity requires it, the public health outweighs the individual's rights and liberties at stake.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't.
No, the
sacrifice.
greatest generation.
I'm an American. I can't do that.
Yeah, the greatest generation. We are not.
I can't wear a mask to get my civil liberties.
Yeah, bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah.
But
so annoying.
These dumb. These like our father last night was watching something about World War II, and he was just talking about how people these days would never have the balls to like jump out of planes or storm the beaches of Normandy. Like,
Correct.
yeah, they wouldn't at all. They can't even wear a fucking mask.
Exactly. I mean, those people getting off of the boats at Normandy. What were those little the metal boats that like?
Yeah, they were just lander crafts.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Boats.
yeah. So like, yeah, you look to the guy to the right of you. You look to the guy left of you.
you were
odds
probably
are
gonna die.
one of you is not gonna
Yeah.
fucking live, and they still got off those boats anyway. These people
Can't even
won't
wear
wear
a mask.
won't wear a mask.
Bunch of fucking pussies.
Freedom fighters. That's what they are.
And then they go, oh, liberal pussies.
Yeah.
Wear a mask.
you just do what they tell you.
Yeah.
Bootlickers.
No, we actually, what? Oh, we make this huge sacrifice.
The huge sacrifice of wearing a
of
mask.
wearing a mask for our fellow countrymen because we're not fucking selfish assholes. It's so hard to do, though. I mean, it's rough out there wearing masks. I gotta say. It's
I mean,
tough.
I don't like it.
It's tough. That's because you're a pussy.
I didn't say I didn't do it. I just don't like it.
I
never
like
said
it
didn't-
just fine. It's fine.
Yeah, to cover up that mug, I would be too.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just saying though. Like I said, I wear one. I
Ugly-
don't like it.
like
though.
out of Howard Stern. Do you remember? Did you hear that part? Where she's that like person, like fake person, calls in. Ugly people love wearing masks.
So wait, hey, real quick, who posted that article about Howard Stern? What were we talking about that one time recently?
Oh, I posted it. It was about Jason Whitlock talking about how Howard Stern basically isn't what he used to be. That somebody was on there and she
Joey King, who's
Yeah.
an actress. She's in the Kissing Booth movies,
Yeah,
which Howard loves. And
they actually aren't bad. I've seen. Them.
I've not.
I've seen them. They're not bad.
And she said something like on Twitter. She said somebody was capping, which means
Yeah.
lying. Which I heard like that back in like middle school and high
Yeah.
school. That's been around forever.
And people were like outraged, weren't they?
Well, a couple people,
Yeah.
I think black people
You're
said,
appropriating our culture.
you're like, you're not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, don't say that.
And then she just deleted it and said, sorry, I didn't know.
She should have said, "Suck my cock. This is America."
And then Whitlock's comment was like, Howard didn't outrightly say,
Yeah,
who
he-
cares about that?
Well, no, because he just said that him and what's her face, Robin just went along with it, saying like, "Oh yeah, we get it." But he should have said, he should have been like outraged. He should have been like, you should have told him to go fuck themselves. That's what he should have said.
Well, I think he was just trying to move the interview along and not like.
No, he should have jumped.
But
all
also-
over that.
I don't know. Who cares, really?
Where was that article posted? Was that in general?
General,
I don't
yeah.
know. I
It
can't
was-
ever find
'cause
anything.
It was general because Patrick posted.
We were just
the
shooting
other
the
stuff.
shit.
I don't even think that we'll be able to read that article though, because whatever this website
No,
is.
it was funny though. Howard Stern had like the best like line though a little bit later in that article I read. Something about like being abused in the workplace or something. Oh, how like employees like cry that they're being. Oh no, it was about
That's
Ellen.
from Ellen, yeah.
But he goes, "You want to know who's been abused?
Me.
Me." He goes,
Yeah.
"I've had an employee who's been late 900 times and we can't get rid of them. I've been abused."
I just disconnected you out of Discord. You were in the voice channel for some reason.
Yeah,
I've been
dude,
abused.
that was a great line by Howard though.
It was a good one.
No, but
Howard.
I told Kevin though. I mean, Howard Stern, he's more toned back though nowadays. He's older. His show,
Absolutely. He's like 65.
yeah, his show's toned back now,
Of
which
course.
is fine.
Yeah, that's
No.
the natural order of progression. Yeah, most people are like, oh, you're soft. He's an old man.
He's
What's he going to
old.
be? 7 years old? Be like, oh, fuck. He can say whatever he wants on, he's on silent radio. There's no FCC to rail
I
against.
know we can still read it. Sweet.
If you must.
Dude, how's the FCC never got their hands involved in satellite radio?
Because it's a paid-for service.
Yeah.
Same thing like HBO. Like they
Yeah.
can say whatever they want. So that's why you went there.
I'm just surprised they haven't like tried to like somehow just
Mhm.
finagle their way.
But it's
in.
funny. He goes, "You ever hear anything about the FCC anymore?" No, because I was the only one they went after. They have nothing else to do
Yeah,
now.
dude, he paid a lot of fines.
Oh yeah, the most ever. Millions, millions and millions.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
So Uncle Matt, I gotta ask you a question. You don't want Ben Simmons?
No,
May I ask why?
hurt all the time, can't shoot, he stinks. You could have him.
This here's from the Bleacher Report. Ben Simmons trade rumors. Cavs believe they have enticing package for 76ers. So apparently either the Sixers don't want him or don't want to pay for him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons' season is likely over, which I think it has been. The Philadelphia 76ers guard will undergo arthroscopic surgery on his left knee, but the Cleveland Cavaliers may be interested in making the 2019-20
course
campaign
they are.
his last in Philly, according to Chris Fedor of Cleveland.com. The Cavs believe they have an enticing package to bring Simmons to Ohio this offseason. The
Nice
Cavs believe they
package.
have enough to assemble an enticing package, especially with recent first-rounders littering the roster, a top 6 pick coming in October, and a future
it's a
first
nice
from the Milwaukee
package.
Bucks. Those picks combined with one of the young guys and some salary filler is a good start. It's also why the Cavs have spent the first few years of the post-LeBron era stockpiling assets. In any potential trade discussion, the Cavs would cling tightest to Kevin Porter Jr., who I think is going to be really good.
I gotta
Yeah.
say, this sounds like they got some nice assets and a great package.
Simmons
Great package.
Great package.
was drafted number 1 overall out of LSU in 2016 and has since averaged 16.4 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 8 assists per game through his first 3 seasons.
So what kind of package would he be bringing with him?
Pretty good package.
Yeah.
He's always
Hung like a
hurt.
mule. Fucked-
Whoa!
fucked-
What are you talking about?
Fucked Kendall Jenner.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
He's got some stats.
Yeah.
No, Kendall said he wasn't packing much.
I'd like to see that.
Really?
I don't think she said that, but
Yeah, you made that up.
He said it with conviction, though.
He did. Matt says everything with conviction. It's
no,
true.
no,
Just
but,
talking
dude, I just felt
shit.
bad. Dude, when Tiger Woods got caught cheating on his wife, that porn star said he couldn't fuck for shit, and I felt bad. For him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She
why
goes-
you gotta put him on blast like that?
Exactly. But she goes, he may be like the best golfer in the world, but he ain't the best at fucking or something. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, this poor dude.
Yeah, well, that's all she's fit for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting banged out by 12-inch
Yeah.
cocks. I mean,
You were gonna say,
what? I was gonna say.
nah, I'll tell you after.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, off the air.
not that I know of.
Oh,
What, are you reading my mind?
oh yeah, you're a
He thought you were
pervert.
talking
I
about
didn't say
big
anything.
black
Yeah.
dicks.
No, I don't. But no, I wasn't gonna say. I really wasn't. wasn't gonna
Massive
say
black cocks. Jizzing all in her. Yeah, that's all she's good for until
Dude,
she's
are you like horny as fuck?
until
Or something? You
she's
made a
like-
lot of sexual
Yeah,
references.
you go home and
tonight.
jerk
No.
off.
No, I'm just fucking around.
Should have jerked off before he came here. Maybe
Yo,
he did.
he's-
I don't know.
That's why he was late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until she's like 30 years old, and then she's fucking used up and can't do anything for the rest of her life.
Oh my gosh, you're painting a bleak
Sorry.
picture.
Yeah.
Kev, right after you left Chicago, there was a riot.
I know, they were pissed off I left.
More than 100 arrests, 13 officers hurt amid Chicago lootings. Now this, there, let me see. Maybe this will tell me. Hundreds of people descended on downtown Chicago early Monday morning following a police shooting on the city's south side. Shocker. With vandals smashing the windows of dozens of businesses and making off with merchandise,
Businesses.
cash machines, and anything else they could carry, police said.
It said
Huh.
that this was right on the Magnificent Mile.
That's weird. I thought they only looted to steal bread for their families.
Who's they?
I don't know. I saw that guy wheeling that washer and dryer, and that didn't look like no fucking loaf of bread
people
to
were
me.
walking out with TVs and shit. I need food.
Listen, it's an excuse. People just want to steal shit, black and white. Because there were white people out there too. I saw everyone. People just want to steal shit.
I don't think in Chicago there was.
Hours earlier on Sunday afternoon,
I watched those videos.
police shot a man after he opened fire on officers.
Oh, it's a tragedy.
So it's just an excuse to fucking steal shit.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's a tragedy.
An incident that apparently prompted a social media post urging people to converge on the business district, as Police Superintendent David Brown told the news conference.
Yeah, it was like right outside where I was staying.
Some 400 additional officers were dispatched to the area after the department spotted the post. Over several hours, police made more than 100 arrests and 13 officers were injured, including one who was struck in the head with a bottle.
I
Brown
saw
said.
that. Did you watch the officers
Uh-uh.
get assaulted inside that store?
Not
went,
inside
they went,
the store,
They went
no.
inside a store and they were trying to like just kind of defend it, and like a bunch of black people converged on top of them and started beating their asses. It was crazy. And yes, they were all pretty much black. Sorry, that's what the video showed.
Kev calls it how he sees it.
I do.
No, I was just talking about like all the looting in general, like around the whole country though, because there was, I mean, you know what I mean? Though?
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely white people looting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But we were just in Chicago.
Also in Portland, I just saw that they, voted to quote unquote like defund the police.
So what does that consist of, defunding the police in Portland?
It means
Basically-
probably like less overtime.
No, well, yeah, it does. But like their salaries have been totally cut. So 100 officers, 100 to 150 in Seattle are getting laid off.
That's ridiculous.
So like I said, there's going to be less and less police around.
What you're saying, Matt? When seconds count, the police are minutes away.
When they're minutes away, and when you have less of them,
But Kamala Harris wants to do mandatory.
God.
Wants to do mandatory buybacks.
Look,
of your
she doesn't
ARs.
want to.
Yes,
she was
she
asked
does.
a question.
And she says yes, but we'll do
She
mandatory
said no.
buybacks.
She said I would be in favor of that. That doesn't mean yes, we're going to do that.
She said within the first 100 days.
No, and that was not part of that. She wants background checks, which whatever. I don't know what that does. I don't know. And then
So were those clips
she
edited
wants
together?
she wants to ban assault style AR-15s, whatever imports.
No,
That's what's plotted out.
Joe Biden. That was for Joe Biden.
No, it was on like a Twitter thing, and like it was like.
But
bullet
did you actually
points.
did you listen to that interview?
Yes, I did. What? That wasn't an interview.
They were playing clips of Kamala Harris.
Correct. And
Yeah.
not once did she say, "I'm going to executive decide a mandatory buyback." She did not say that.
She said if Congress
said-
doesn't pass it within the first 100 days.
No, sensible. She said sensible gun laws.
Yeah.
Okay, within the first 100 days, she will take executive action. That's it.
I'll tell you what though too, I would feel a lot better if she just call it for what it is. Call it gun confiscation.
Yeah,
'Cause it's not a buyback.
There's no such thing as a mandatory buyback. That is confiscation.
And first of all, you can't buy back.
Also, she said she didn't say that. That will be the executive action. She was asked a question. Would you be in favor of that? And she said yes.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'm just saying I hate when they call it the buyback because you can't buy something you've never owned. You can't buy it back. You've never owned it.
Okay, purchase it.
Yeah, confiscate
in the first
it.
time.
Confiscate it.
They give you-
That's what they want to do.
Give you money for it.
I don't want money for it though. I don't care, Pat. I'm not joking, you dude. The government could offer me $20,000 for my AR. I'd tell them to fuck off. I would not take it. Don't want it.
$20,000.
No, it's the principle. I don't want it, dude. I don't.
I would give it to them
Yeah,
20,000.
I don't. But if you could,
$20,000.
if you couldn't buy another one, fuck that. No, dude, that's not worth it. It's
Also,
I would give him my Daniel defense. I'll keep my 3 to blackout.
so
now,
like,
real quick. Do you think Joe Biden really picked her, or did like his party like pick her?
Well, they did pick her.
No, I'm saying, but like, did Joe Biden like actually want her?
Well, I don't know because his little note said "Don't hold grudges." I think that people.
I know.
Were
I
pushing,
no, I'm just saying. No, I know.
I
I'm
think
just
peop-
saying,
no, I
though.
think people were pushing him to pick her.
I'm just saying because I mean, she did call him a stone cold racist at the debate. And now she's his running
I
mate.
mean, I honestly think that his party probably, or the people around him, said that she would be your best choice.
what
And
I hate
he
is
probably listens to the people around him.
he boxed himself in.
He did.
a while ago, saying I'm going to pick like a minority woman.
He should have picked
which-
Susan Rice.
Or how about don't say that shit?
Yeah,
Pick
just
Andrew
do it.
Yang.
Yeah,
Or somebody like that.
100%.
Yeah, no,
I would
or
have loved Andrew
or,
Yang.
Here's the thing, or even like don't say anything at all and just pick somebody.
Well, and that's this one woman said. She said, "Don't pigeonhole it like that. Say I'm going to pick the best person and
Yeah.
then pick your
No,
minority woman
yeah,
or
he was just
whatever."
100% pandering.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
Totally. I think that was during a debate, right?
Yeah,
And they were like,
that's why I don't want to vote for any of these assholes.
when they asked the question.
I don't like Trump. I'm not a huge fan of Biden, and I don't like Kamala Harris. But I like Biden.
she has a pretty
I
bad.
dislike him the least.
She has a pretty bad record as Attorney General, doesn't she?
For people
Yeah,
of color,
for
yeah.
California, like she's got like a lot of like wrong convictions on her record, doesn't she?
She has a lot of convictions for like minor things that she just wanted to lock people up for,
and
basically.
and
like
she,
drug convictions.
Now
shit like
I read
that.
this too. I don't know if it's true because I didn't fact check, but like she wouldn't let like black people like do DNA tests or whatever for like
I didn't hear that.
convictions. I don't know if that's true or not.
We should look into this for next week.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Also, for next week, we're gonna up the quality of the podcast. Instead of having Patrick read every single article, maybe we can find audio of them. I'm gonna put a loop back on here so that I can play the audio from my computer, and maybe the article can read. How about that, huh?
That'd be pretty cool. But I don't. No, it's gonna read the whole thing though. Listen. I have to listen to this retard.
Either way, we
the
can play
bullet
funny
points.
sound clips and shit.
We need the bullet points.
We can play
Yeah,
funny
no,
sound
yeah,
clips and shit.
Pat, you're the talent. You always do this. You want to be the host.
Listen, I don't read the entire article.
We need better bullet points.
Not
made.
once.
I'll make some bullet points.
Well,
you
here's the
read
thing.
'em.
I make an order, and then we just go off the rails, which
Okay,
is fine.
so wait, real
but-
quick. Wait, real quick. Now going back to this. So does Harris want to take back guns or no? Is that not true?
She does.
The outlined points.
She does not want you to have an AR-15. She said that weapons of war have no business on our streets.
Why did you call it a weapon of war?
It's not a weapon of war.
No.
What do they use?
They use an M4.
Yeah.
Which is what? Like an assault style rifle.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not an AR-15 though.
No,
Not
it's
not exactly. Yes. Okay. Autistics. Yes. Not everything is bop 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 in line
All right.
exactly
So
as
can I
it is.
can I have an M1 Garand?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a weapon of war.
It
Can I have a bolt-action rifle? How about a Remington
can't you?
700?
Mm-hmm.
can you not?
Yeah, you can, but should they be banned too? Because they're all weapons of war.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's just a fucking dumbass argument to
saying
make.
this. Well, yeah. Okay. Here's the thing though. If like quote unquote Democrats
Unless
would
the-
just leave the
less
gun
than
issue
w-
alone,
yeah,
they would win every
they
time.
would. Yes, just leave it alone.
Because I don't know what can be done. Like I said,
Nothing.
Here's what I said. You're just gonna have to live in this country. If you go to movie theater, you might get blown away. You go to a restaurant, you might get blown away. You go to
Yeah.
school, you might get blown away.
Yeah, you're in charge.
That's
You're in charge.
fucking awful.
You're in
but
charge of your own defense.
That's what. Yep, kids too.
No, not kids.
But they are.
I know. I'm just
Everybody
saying.
needs to agree to leave it out of the schools.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
leave the mothers out of this.
But again,
sadly,
I mean, obviously, except for kids because they can't. But like, you are responsible for your own life. Sadly, you are. You're responsible for your own life.
I
That's
just
not just here. That's anywhere.
No, I know.
yeah, but dude, the homicide and killing rate here is through the roof.
I do, but again, though, at least though in this country, though, they give you the option to conceal carry. Where other countries like Mexico, where crime is, you can't even carry a gun for protection there.
Yeah, but
legally.
that's a third world.
I know.
garbage.
No, I'm just saying though.
What,
I
we're
mean,
not.
Look, if our demarcation line is Mexico, then what are we doing here? Like that's the standard. Mexico just be better than Mexico?
No, I'm just saying though.
No.
We're one of the only countries where you can own a gun the way we can.
I know. I mean, how's that worked out?
Good for a lot of people.
Also, like everybody thinks like, oh, we're the freest of the free. There's other free countries out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not. I don't know. To me, the gun doesn't define freedom. It doesn't.
Goes along with it.
It's a big part of it, though.
It actually
In
I
this
mean,
country,
no,
yeah.
It legitimately does. Because like in I'll just look what happened in where Bahrain, right? Or no, not Bahrain. Hold on. Belarus recently, where 3% of their population actually voted for their president, but he's still in power anyway because they can't overthrow him. Because they're not allowed to have any sort of guns. They can't overthrow their own government, which
Where
they
is
should be
that?
able to.
You think we could overthrow this
It's
government?
near Russia.
I actually do. No, I actually do. Dude, hey, like I said, hey, listen, I've said this before. If these protests showed us anything, there's a lot more of us than them. There is. There's a lot more of us than them.
There is, but that does not matter. That doesn't matter. They could blow you away with a Tomahawk missile right
And
where
wait,
you sit.
And then guess what? And then do what?
They could wipe out everybody here if they wanted to.
And then do what?
I mean, that would
No,
be
go ahead.
the end of the world.
Yeah, okay, exactly. And then do what?
Who cares then at that point?
I think they would care.
I mean, I think
I
that
don't think
a lot of
so.
these countries that do overthrow their government, they could do the same thing. These other countries, I mean, like, where was what's his face? Start in Egypt. What was his name? Was it Egypt or Syria? Syria. What was the guy's name who got overthrown there? Starts with a G.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Muammar
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Yeah.
They wanted him out.
Yeah, and they pushed him out.
No, not the people. The government wanted him out.
He had supporters though.
Yeah.
Very few. A majority of the government wanted him out, and guess what? He got taken out.
I'm saying the whole blip of the missile. That's just ridiculous. That is. That's just ridiculous.
Why though? Like your point is like, oh, we need to arm ourselves against the. If they want to fucking kill you, they're gonna kill you.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
They're going to kill everyone in the country?
Not everyone. There'll be people who fall in line.
Yeah,
You're
there will
speaking
be.
to them.
And then there'll be a,
You're talking
you
to
will.
them.
You'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
in line.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
Pat, show me your papers. Oh,
Right
okay.
here.
They're right here.
Here they
Oh,
are.
Okay.
Here they are.
And guess what?
I'm
Hey.
not some Johnny Freedom fighter.
And,
okay?
and then guess what me and Kevin would do? We'd be standing behind you 200 yards and just cap you right in the fucking dome for being
You'd already been dead.
And
No.
then- but this guy,
Dissenters.
supposedly loves Anne Frank and the Jews, but he'll just go along with people being
Exactly.
rounded up. Oh, here's my paper, sir.
Look,
Please don't touch my family.
you're the ones you're trying to overthrow the government.
I'm not.
I like the government.
I never said that.
I like the
No,
government.
my whole point is though.
You like the
No,
government?
no.
do.
My whole point is though.
I do.
The government needs the people a lot more than the people need the government. They do.
Pat's taking a nice toke on his stove.
Like, dude, honestly, hey, in all honesty, what do you need?
We would be fine without you guys.
No, in all honesty, what do you need the federal government for? In all honesty, what do you need them for? One thing, really, when it comes down to it.
EPA.
Well, no, I'm saying if someone
Trade.
invaded,
A lot of people-
No, I'm saying if three countries invaded the United States, then you would need the federal government. Like,
Well, a
that's-
lot of people depend on Medicare or Medicaid.
okay.
Okay. Social Security. You want your roads fixed. You want FEMA. There's a lot of things people depend on the government for.
I mean, yeah,
Hey,
the federal government is
Hey,
important.
wait, and who's paying for all that? The
Well,
people.
obviously.
I'm just saying-
Dude, that fart smells like ass.
I didn't fart.
Yes, you did.
No.
I saw you lean over.
No, I cracked my back, you hillbilly.
Something smells like shit.
Maybe it's you.
It's not me. Somebody farted.
It wasn't me.
It was me.
I knew it was you.
It was me. That
Oh.
stinks. Ooh, even Stink would say that stinks. All right, listen, Pat. So we got it. You're gonna
I can
fall in
smell it,
line.
too.
Hey, when the feds knock on Pat's door for his gun, he's gonna hand it right over.
Oh, yes, sir. Here it is, sir.
Actually, it's
Take it, please.
licensed to him, so I'd be like, I don't have one.
That's what I would say. I lost all mine.
Dude,
They fell
you
off
know,
my
you know what
boat.
I tell him? Yeah, no, I got a bad boating accident. They're all at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, I lost
Bad
them.
boating.
I lost them all in the bottom of the lake. I was jet skiing, and they were all in my backpack.
I was jet skiing, firing rapidly into the sky, when all of a sudden
Dude,
a
I
boat
would-
came out of nowhere.
I'd bury mine before I gave them back. I'd bury them all.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd bury them.
Yeah, they wouldn't get them from me. Suck
Fuck
my
'em.
cock.
See, where before though, see, Kevin, you were like earlier in the podcast, like,
I was,
Weeks
but
back, you were-
things have changed.
yeah, dude, it's. I will not help them out at all. Fuck
No.
them.
Well, see, also earlier in the podcast, I was, I mean, a little bit more in favor of of the government, but as we've seen, Trump has repeatedly shown us that, when somebody who's completely inept gets into power, you can't trust them.
Well, that's why too. I was happy that article I posted later on, like how the Ninth Circuit struck down that California
Yeah,
high.
that's good.
About time. And I guarantee the NRA did nothing in that case.
Probably not.
Great win for California. They can finally join the rest of the country.
Yeah, their high capacity mag ban got struck down by the Ninth Circuit Court.
so what does that mean?
It means you can have a high capacity magazine. You
Which
can
I
have
can't-
You can have
dude.
more than 10 rounds in your magazine.
Dude,
now.
which honestly-
your gun would be illegal in California.
Yeah,
How's that feel?
it would be illegal
Not
there.
anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
That's
anymore.
right.
But dude, I'll tell you what. I'm surprised the Ninth Circuit did this because aren't they pretty liberal? The Ninth Circuit.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure the Ninth Circuit's pretty fucking liberal.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but to me, like, liberalism should apply to everything.
It should. It should apply to you can liberally you can own your own
Language,
gun.
guns, whatever.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's just no. We
Like,
just
I
have-
just don't understand.
the Democratic Party is being co-opted by the far left, who's just trying to get rid of guns, push their agenda.
I actually saw a funny meme, and it was only a meme, but it goes, "Isn't it funny that the people that told you you don't need guns are the ones that wanted to defund the police?"
That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like those are the people that said you never needed guns because you have the police, but now they want to take money away from the police.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the problem.
Isn't that
though,
crazy?
Is that after Barack Obama, the Democrats went way far left, the Republicans went even more far right, and now there's just no middle ground.
You know, it'd be great if both parties just went away.
It would be sweet.
Well,
If they just started fresh.
didn't Thomas Jefferson say like a two-party system is like
George Washington.
George Washington?
Yeah.
Like no good.
He said the two-party system will be the downfall of this country.
We're there, baby.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well,
And pretty soon the post office isn't going to be working very well.
unfortunately,
That's such bullshit.
it is bullshit. Go.
The problem is he's just putting, again, his people that he's giving favors to in charge of things. Like the guy running the post office now has no business running it, and they're purposely slowing it down, stopping overtime, shutting down machines so that they can not have people vote by mail, except for him in Florida.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's just aggravating.
Well, I mean, just the overall the hypocrisy in government is insane.
Trump admits he's blocking postal cash to stop mail-in votes.
But then he went back on that later that day, and he said, "Oh, if a bill went through that gave the USPS cash, I wouldn't block it." Probably because he got like immediate backlash.
Then why don't I have my Trump bucks then?
Because the fucking do nothing Democrats. No, because the Democrats had a plan like what? Was it 3 weeks or 3 months? It was a while ago.
Been to a while.
And then the Senate just came up with theirs.
And now they're on
Republicans.
summer recess.
Yeah, then
just
Mi-
complete
Mi- Mitch-
bullshit.
Mitch
Because they
McC-
work so hard all the
yeah,
time.
Mitch McConnell. Yeah, he just let the Senate go on recess now, which is ridiculous.
I hate Kentucky.
Because you know why? Because it doesn't matter. I mean, the one person who it was actually like a Reddit article. He said it right. He said, "So when are we gonna be done letting these fucking like millionaires decide who lives and dies?"
Never.
Yeah.
That's
I don't get the two. I don't get why like people want to do mail-in voting though.
Why not?
No, I just don't get why the polls just can't be open.
Well, the polls are going to be open, but it's just in some places. So basically, in some places where it's hard to get to a polling station, they just want to mail-in vote. A lot of places do only mail-in vote.
yeah, and also because of COVID, like they shut down local,
They shut down a lot
Districts.
of places. Yeah.
like
Now,
they won't have them.
Who shut them down?
Probably the states.
I don't
people
know.
that. No, but I'm saying, but like that's my whole point though. But like everything else is open in the state though. I'm just saying.
I agree.
I'm saying.
Put a mask on and
No,
go vote.
yeah, I'm just saying if the masks truly do work like everyone claims, which is fine. Everyone it's required. You go and vote, and like we always have.
Well, I'm going to go with my N95 mask that has the ventilator thing on the front, so I fuck everybody else over, but I'm protected because fuck everyone else.
But people have done mail-in voting for. We've always done it.
Yeah, no, it's only become a problem because more Democrats vote by mail. That's why Republicans don't usually vote by mail. That's it. That's a problem. So Trump doesn't want fucking Democrats to vote. That's what it comes down to. That's it. And neither does the Senate because fucking Mitch McConnell is a shitty Republican.
douche.
I mean, there's one party that is just like completely that gerrymanders. All they do is just try to fuck everybody else over because they don't actually win
Unless they cheat.
unless they cheat. That's right.
Unless you cheat.
Well, we're gonna find out soon enough.
Donald Trump's presidency has really, other than him, in my opinion, and I will never be disproven on this, completely dropping the ball with the coronavirus. Okay,
Yeah.
he took the people out of China who worked on infectious disease.
Yeah.
Pulled them out of there.
Yep.
Completely denied it. Said it'll go away on its own. Blah, all sort of shit. Other than that, his presidency has really not affected me. So if he wins again, I'll be fine. But if he doesn't, I mean, he just said he wants to get rid of Medicaid and Social Security. So, again, it really doesn't affect me that much either way. I would like to see him lose because I think he's a selfish asshole and has
I mean,
really...
Social Security won't even be around in 20 years.
That's what they
anyways.
say all the time.
Yeah, we'll
They've
see,
been
though.
saying that for 50 years.
Well, no, but that's the thing though. The government's been taking more and more out of it and not putting it back into it. So we're gonna find. We'll see.
Here's the problem, though, is that
but
both
we
parties
still contribute to it. It's
both
not like
parties are pretty much shitty. It's just that for most moderates, at least from what I've heard / read, and anybody who actually has a brain, the Republicans have basically made it morally impossible to vote for them. And like the Democrats they're not great, but they're definitely the lesser of two evils at this point.
I mean,
If
would
you have
think
any sort of sense of morals,
well,
you
like
can't
okay,
vote for the
so
Republicans.
if you make over $250,000 or whatever, that's where like the tax break comes in, whatever. I get that if you vote for
But the majority of the country does not.
correct. But I don't know. People vote against their own interest all the time.
I don't even, honestly, I might not even vote. I really might not. I don't want to. I really don't.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Also, because
It's just I want to be able to whine.
so many people are like, for whatever reason, like they're so attached to Donald Trump, like
Because they love fucking reality TV. That's it.
I know, but it's crazy to me to be like I'm not that invested in it. Like
Why
I
do you
thought-
think the Kardashians are so?
Well, I'm
yeah,
just saying. Like
it's ridiculous.
I thought like Barack Obama did a good job.
Barack Obama was a fine president.
If what's his fuck John McCain would have got in,
he would have been fine as well.
completely fine. I would have no problem if he was president.
I think Mitt Romney would have even been a fine president.
Yep. I wish John McCain was alive and healthy now to run for president again because I'd rather vote for him. Somebody who's put his ass on the
Well,
line,
here's the thing,
served in the military, was in military jail in Vietnam.
Here's
for
the thing. In my opinion, the Republicans really fucked themselves over in this election when they didn't vote to convict Donald Trump during the impeachment. Right? That's my thing. Because if they would have convicted him, they could have just put up a new candidate. We would have had a couple months of Pence as president.
But like that's what I understand. Like, why are they so drawn to Donald Trump?
It's just
Like,
they don't
what
wanna
has
be
he
wrong.
done
They
that
don't
has
wanna be
been so
wrong.
great?
Nothing.
I just
He hasn't done shit that's been great.
I don't know what he's done. I can't tell you one thing.
Matt, can you tell us?
With Trump?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what he's done that's been great.
Like, what have you liked that he's done?
Well, I'll tell you what I have not liked. definitely don't like his gun shit that he's done. His foreign policy's been okay. It's not been,
Alienating all our allies.
I mean, if you call it that.
All he does is
I mean, what
suck
el-
up the dictators and then
Yeah,
condemn
what
like
el- what else
Germany
is
and
he
England.
He hasn't stuck up to the dictators.
Yes,
Oh, he said,
has.
"Oh, Kim Jong Un, he's a great guy. I like him." Oh,
Dude,
I believe Vladimir
He's
Putin.
Hey, listen, I give Trump credit. He's at least tried to talk to North Korea.
You can't.
I'm just saying
They're
no.
unreasonable.
I'm just saying no.
He only said that because that guy
Listen,
said he liked
No,
him.
here's the thing. Listen, I've said this about everyone. Like, for example, when Obama did the Iran deal, I hated it. And like even with Trump, like Trump was bragging about the peace treaty with the Taliban. Okay, dude, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
A peace. Just think about that. I got the Taliban to sign a peace treaty. Oh, you did? And then the next day, weren't they firing bullets again? I don't think it lasted 24 hours.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Trump, though. He's been a complete dickhead to France, to Canada, to most of the UK. He likes Boris Johnson now, though, I think, right? Let's see. Who else has he been a complete asshole to?
I mean, dude. I mean, Boris Johnson's a moron though too.
Yeah, well, that's why Tim and Trump like each other.
Listen, dude.
He didn't like the lady that was there before Boris.
Yeah, like I said, dude. I'm not.
Theresa May.
I'm
Yeah.
not sitting here and saying Trump should be on Mount Rushmore. He's the greatest president ever. But I wasn't voting for Hillary, and I don't want to vote for Trump this time either.
But why didn't you want to vote for Hillary, though? I guess is a question here.
Because you know what the thing is though too is
what did you dislike?
no,
I didn't like
no,
her that much
I don't
either.
no, but you know what I've said this, and it's not even you know it might not even be her. I said this before. I think this country has had enough of the Clintons and the Bushes, in general. Like
Oh,
Jeb Bush,
I-
even like I know I don't want to see a Bush or Clinton in office anymore. I
would've-
don't.
I would have taken either of them over Trump at this point. I don't know.
And again, too, you guys can say that he's fucked up the Corona thing, which is fine. But I also recall him saying that he wanted to stop all flights and
Because they said that
No.
that actually would not have because people would have just hid that they have it.
I don't understand, but no, he wanted to do that, and Congress was saying that you can't do that. You can't ban people from coming to this country. He did.
I do remember that as well.
He did. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Yeah, America in general, it's handled it bad. It is what it is now. The damage has been done.
Like no other place on earth, basically. Again, I don't understand the draw. He's a total inept moron. And I'm not
Well-
necessarily talking about you, Matt. You're not willing to die for the guy.
No, but that's
But
what
there are a lot of people that are,
Yeah,
which I don't
But
understand.
that's why people love him because everybody else hates him. And
Dude,
they
no.
just wanna say
Here's
that's
my
why.
thing though. I've never understood why anyone's that invested in politics.
Because they don't care about you.
Because no, exactly. And here's
I
my thing.
agree.
Like for example, like your senators. As soon as election time, like you'll see commercials here and there, and then for 4 years, I don't hear from you.
Yeah, where's Rob
cocksuckers.
Portman at right now?
I don't hear from any of them,
I
dude.
know.
You don't hear from anybody.
That all they care about is getting reelected to continue the gravy train. That's it. They
Yeah,
don't
I
care about
agree.
any. Their main job is not to help you or me or get anything done. It's to get
Basically,
reelected.
I'm just sick of voting for people, whoever it is. They promise you the world, and they deliver nothing.
That's why I liked Andrew Yang because there's a ton of shit that I didn't agree with him. Right? I didn't like all his policies. He's fairly fucking liberal, but he at least he had good plans to legitimately help people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, I agree with that. But I mean, can this country afford a universal income?
I actually think
I think
that,
it could.
that
I mean,
there
he
wa-
lays out the plan.
There was a plan. Yeah, there was a plan to do
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, like, what was the plan exactly, though? It's
Let me
got to.
pull
I
it
mean,
up.
dude.
Hold on, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up and we'll talk about it real quick. And this can be how we end the podcast or close to it.
It has something to do with finally taxing corporations.
Yeah. Let me see.
Because I mean, dude, let's be honest here, dude. It won't happen in our lifetime, but universal income is going to happen in this country because everything's going to be automated.
That's why
Yeah.
he says
No,
that.
I mean,
it
it's
will
true.
happen in our
Here we go.
lifetime.
The
No, I
freedom-
don't think it will be.
It
Not in
will.
our
Here we go.
lifetime.
The freedom dividend defined. In the next 12 years, 1 out of 3 American workers are at risk of losing their jobs to new technologies. And unlike with previous waves of automation, this time new jobs will not appear quickly enough in large enough numbers to make up for it. To avoid an unprecedented crisis, we're going to have to find a new solution like universal basic income. All right. So here is how. Let's see. So why does he want? Who would get it? How do we pay for the freedom dividend? It would be easier than you might think. Andrew proposes funding the freedom dividend by consolidating some welfare programs and implementing a value-added tax of 10%. Current welfare and social program beneficiaries would be given a choice between their current benefits or $1,000 cash unconditionally. Most would prefer the cash with no restriction. A value-added tax, VAT, is a tax on the production of goods or services a business produces. It is a fair tax, and it makes it much harder for large corporations who are experts at hiding profits and income to avoid paying their fair share, which, by the way, Europe does already. A VAT is nothing new. 160 out of 193 countries in the world already have a value-added tax or something similar, including all of Europe, which has an average VAT of 20%. The means to pay for basic income will come from 4 sources. Current spending. So number 1, current spending. We currently spend between 500 and 600 billion a year on welfare programs, food stamps, disability, and the like. This reduces the cost of the freedom dividend because people already receiving benefits would have a choice between keeping their current benefits and the $1,000 and would not receive both. Additionally, we currently spend over $1 trillion on health care, incarceration, homelessness, services, and the like. We would save 100 to 200 plus or billion as people would be able to better take care of themselves and avoid the emergency room, jail, and the street, and would be generally more functional. The freedom dividend would pay for itself by helping people avoid our institutions, which is when our costs shoot up. Some studies have shown that $1 to a poor parent will result in as much as $7 cost savings in economic growth. 2, a VAT. Our economy is now incredibly vast at 19 trillion, up to 4 trillion in the last 10 years alone, or up 4 trillion. A VAT at half of the European level would generate 800 billion in new revenue. A VAT will become more and more important as technology improves because you cannot collect income tax from robots or software. 3, new revenue. Putting money into the hands of American consumers would grow the economy. The Roosevelt Institute projected that the economy will grow by approximately 2.5 trillion and create 4.6 million new jobs. This would generate approximately 800 to 900 billion in new revenue from economic growth. And number 4, taxes on top earners and pollution. By removing the Social Security cap, implementing a financial transactions tax, and ending the favorable tax treatment for capital gains / carried interest, we can decrease financial speculation while also funding the freedom dividend. We can add to that a carbon fee that will be partially dedicated to funding the freedom dividend, making up the remaining balance required to cover the cost of this program. So that's it. Those are all pretty reasonable reasonable ways to fund it, in my opinion. You can choose between your current welfare programs or getting the $1,000 cash, a value added, the VAT tax, which a lot of the world already does. So
It basically comes down to the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
No, in this one it would.
I don't know. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
right now, yeah, that's what's going on.
Hey,
but this would be
the boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time, brother.
yeah, but this would actually help obviously prevent that. Which is what I mean. It's why I liked Yang. He actually had real solutions that were well thought out. I didn't agree on some of his shit.
I again, at some point in this country, universal income, it's going to have to happen.
Like I said, my ideal ticket would be a Yang and Haley ticket. Doesn't matter which way it is, who's president, who's vice president. Don't care. They're both solid politicians who actually seem like they have they're level-headed, and they kind of want what's best for the majority of people.
I don't know. She's really starting to fall in line with the GOP.
The Trump,
though.
I know. Yeah,
right now, she's just. I don't know.
I think that most of them are right now.
Election time.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point. I really don't give a fuck who wins. I really don't. I don't care anymore.
I hope for an apocalyptic situation.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest with you right now. I don't think Trump's going to win. I really don't. Unless these polls, like I said, I don't think these polls are 100%
he's
right.
down pretty far.
He's close some percentages though.
Okay.
But again though, dude, you can't believe the polls. I just don't think you can.
I think he'll win.
I don't think he will.
I don't know.
Because
it
a lot of people
depends.
won't admit
But here's the thing,
that
though.
they're going to vote
He
for him.
didn't. He didn't win last time, and the general opinion of him has gone down.
It has. I mean, and technically though, he did win though.
Technically, he won.
I know.
by
I'm
the
just saying.
Electoral
Yeah,
College,
I'm just saying he won. I'm just saying.
but overall votes, he didn't win. So I think that that gap is going to get
We'll
even
see.
farther.
Again, like I said, I just don't know in these polls who they're calling. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Again, Hillary was supposed to kill Trump.
Well, I think the problem that happened with that is that a lot of people got complacent and just figured Hillary would win, so they didn't even vote.
And then you get what you get.
Yep.
The same people who don't like the Affordable Health Care Act. I mean, who don't like Obamacare but like the Affordable Health Care Act. They're the same thing.
You saw the post that I posted about that one guy who was complaining about his
Medical bills.
His medical bills,
Yeah.
and he had a huge Trump 2020 thing. He's like, "Oh, does an IV really cost $1,500 and Benadryl cost $3,000?"
Yeah, dude. Shit's
Yeah, that's
expensive when
why
you go to a
that's why we wanted the Affordable Care Act. Fucking retard.
How does Benadryl cost $3,000?
Because hospitals are
Yeah,
fucked up.
They rape you, dude.
Yeah, they just rape you. That's why we had the Affordable Care Act. I mean, obviously, the Affordable Care Act was far from perfect, but it was a good start.
I think both plans were far from perfect.
What do you mean?
Well, we demand perfection right away, though.
Wait, what do you mean both plans?
No, I'm just saying because I mean, what did? Hold on one second. I gotta look this up because I just saw this. I didn't post it. Talk amongst yourself.
Talk amongst you. How so? Old
Got
Ruth.
the NHL playoffs going on right now.
Oh, do
Stanley
we?
Cup playoffs.
I was gonna say Ruth Bader Ginsburg hanging in there. That old bat cannot die.
She can't. But God forbid Trump wins again and she dies.
Who? If who dies?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
You ain't never get an abortion in this country ever again.
Dude, she's hanging on.
She is. She's living
She's
off
gotta
pure
hang
spite.
on.
Pure spite.
She
You
is.
gotta hang on.
Now, does Trump want her to live or die?
Oh.
Trump was actually nice to her though.
Yeah, I'm just no.
That
but
was
I-
like one of the times I've ever seen him be
Hey,
nice.
but deep down though, what's he really?
Yeah,
thinking?
I know,
he's
but-
like,
but
I need
he-
this old hag to die.
I know, but he at least held it in, which I was surprised.
Yeah,
because he's not.
I'll tell you
good
what
at
though,
that.
you know what? It's funny. Like the founding fathers said about like the Supreme Court, why they're not voted in because they didn't want them to be pressured into voting a certain way. I just think it's crazy that a president can elect judges
A
of the Supreme,
lifetime.
to the Supreme Court. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I know.
And then what's even greater is though, like when they don't vote your way, then either. That's what's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
It's like I'm
And
saying
then that's the rule.
I'm just saying you can appoint someone that
right.
you know if Kevin if Kevin was a total conservative, he wanted to be on there. Oh, Miller, you're gonna vote. You know, however, you know, conservative, we're good. You know, it's just crazy.
Yep. I know.
Yeah, and you shouldn't serve life. That's
It's crazy.
dude. You should go 4 years.
How does an 80-year-old know what's going on right now?
Dude, that's what we talk about with when they rule on tech cases.
Mm-hmm.
You're explaining tech cases
Yeah.
to 80-year-old.
Yeah.
Explain
Yeah.
an iPhone to her, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right.
She doesn't know what fucking day it is.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against her. I'm saying she's old.
Yeah. That's what old people do. They die.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not you, though.
Dude. Hey, it's a fact. Listen, it's a fact about life. Some people have to die for others to live, dude. That's how the world works.
Not in this country. We keep everybody alive.
She's got to go. I don't know. I bet she's got another 10 years.
Who, Ruth?
Yeah, she'll hang on for 10 years. I bet.
Hopefully.
Bet you she will.
She's a solid judge. That's a nice smoke there for your Patty.
All right, are we wrapping this up? You think?
I thought you were looking up the thing.
I can't find it anymore.
But he was gonna look. Oh, this was a shit podcast. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, how about Trump saying that he's done more for black people than John Lewis?
More than anybody since Abraham Lincoln.
More than
I've actually fact checked
anybody.
that before, and they literally said it's just a matter of opinion.
For what?
On like who's done more for black people?
Yeah, but Donald Trump has not unequivocally.
Yeah, what has he done for black people? What is this fact checking that you've done on this? I would love to know.
He inherited a growing economy and is taking credit for fine, whatever. But you also have to take credit for the 40 million people you have unemployed right now then too. He said, "Oh, the job growth is unlike any other," but it was already trending up. And who cares? They're making $10 an hour. Who gives a shit?
He said he didn't come. He said he didn't come to my inauguration. He didn't come to my State of the Union speeches, and that's okay. That's his right. And again, nobody has done more for Black Americans than I have. He should have come. I think he made a big mistake.
The guy holds a grudge like a fucking 15-year-old
Yeah.
because he mentally is.
What's her face? The mayor of Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said he's done nothing for African Americans in this country, and to speak that in the same sentence as speaking John Lewis is blasphemous.
Who said that?
The mayor of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all.
I mean, I would like to know what he's done for African Americans. Let's see.
I thought we were gonna wrap it up.
We are going to.
How about Zach Plesac and Mike Clevenger being sent home from the Indians for going out and partying?
Yeah.
First of all, yes, it's selfish and stupid, but your teammate, Carlos Carrasco, had leukemia last year. Guess what? He's got a compromised immune system. If he gets it, it probably wouldn't go that well. So, yeah, they're fucking assholes.
Again, though, too, I totally agree with you. But if the news shows this story again, I'm gonna fucking run through a wall because they're acting like they fucking killed 4 people when they left. It's literally been on the news all day locally.
It's big news, baby.
It's not though, dude.
Big,
It's
huge.
not.
Big. What's bigger?
A lot of things than the fucking
Wow, that's really going after your fucking screen there.
yeah,
Got a
that
moth
fucking
going all
moth,
over,
dude,
yeah.
fucking pissing me off.
All right, we're going to wrap her up. Kevin, unless you found something. Little personal news.
What's that?
I'm gay. No, the Flyers fucking lost today. Series tied at 1
I'm gay.
against
Fuck the Flyers.
Canadians. Yeah. How are the Red Wings, Matt? How they doing?
Oh, they're at home.
Oh yeah. Okay. Not in the playoffs. Fucking sucking dick.
It seems like Trump actually did do some stuff for blacks.
Dude, you know what I know, dude?
Even
I
the
know,
Washington Post is
I know.
posting it.
I know this for a fact, though. He gave a lot. He made that grant. He gave a lot of money to black colleges, too.
HBCU, yeah. He gave a lot of money to black colleges, and he also passed some decent criminal justice reform. In December of 2018, Trump signed the First Step Act into law. It passed Congress on a largely bipartisan basis. It includes several provisions aimed at scaling back the emphasis on incarceration that emerged as crime rates spiked in the 1990s, largely due to the emergence of crack cocaine. The law shortened mandatory minimum sentences, scaled back the federal 3 strikes rules, and gave judges more leeway in sentencing nonviolent offenders. It also made the 2010 Fair Sentencing Act retroactive. That law, signed by Obama, reduced the difference in sentences that were imposed for crack and powder cocaine, differences that often overlapped with the race of the defendants, but applied only from 2010 forward, so he made that retroactive. There was a couple other things, though. But, yeah, it actually does seem like Trump has been okay for criminals.
Okay, listen.
For criminals.
I'm not gonna agree with what he said. He's like been the best since Lincoln. I'm sure that's an exaggeration.
No, he didn't. I didn't hear him say anything about Lincoln. I
No,
think
he said that before.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He said he's done the most for black people since Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He said I've done.
And historians have literally said Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and
Yeah,
a bunch of other shit.
He said I've done more for black people with the exception maybe of Abraham Lincoln. That's what he said.
I like that.
Right here.
He's funny. Like I said, I
Right
give
here,
him
here,
that.
Forbes, Washington Post.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I said my favorite quote by him is, "I've done more for blacks than anyone else, including John Lewis. He could walk across that bridge, but couldn't walk to my inauguration. Suck it, Lewis."
All right, we're gonna wrap this
and
up.
then Trump proceeded to turn around and drop a nice steamer on his grave. Kanye then licked it up, saying, "Thank you, massa." And then Kanye came out with a rap song.
The other
called-
2 members of Certified Apes do not condone these actions.
And then Kanye
Kevin
came
does not
out-
speak for all of us. These are
Kanye-
his express opinions
And
only.
then Kanye came out with a rap song called "Presidential Shit." Now I'm presidential shit.
Thanks, Master.
Kev, did you make that up?
Yeah,
You're pretty funny.
thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're a funny fucker.
Funny guy.
All right.
Like a clown.
Kanye is
Pat,
ridiculous.
say
though.
goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Kevin,
Bye.
apes out.